Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler. It is July 6, 2018. Thank you for joining me for another climate change and clean energy video blog. Now, for this segment, I am going to talk about a very severe western heat wave that is threatening to shatter temperature records across Southern California today, and in particular, very intense heat in the Los Angeles area, where downtown Los Angeles is expected to see temperatures between 96 and 106 degrees Fahrenheit, and some of the outlying hills surrounding Los Angeles could see temperatures range from 110 degrees to as high as 116 degrees in some locations. So it's worth noting that there is this excessive heat warning today in Los Angeles, so everyone should stay tuned to local weather reports and emergency announcements and do everything they can to minimize their risk of heat injury. And NOAA is a good resource to provide various different ways to avoid heat injury, heat stress, and in the worst cases, potential loss of life. So what we're looking at for the Los Angeles area is very severe, warm, hot temperatures today, in the range of 100 degrees and above for many locations. And as you can see in this map, such locations as Fillmore and Woodland Hills and Santa Clara could see temperatures 115 to 117 degrees. And in the Los Angeles proper region, the National Weather Service, as of this morning, was predicting a high temperature of 106. And these would be, in many cases, records, at least for the day, possibly for the week, in some cases for the month, and in some cases, all-time records. So this is extraordinary heat for this region. Now I'm going to zoom out and give you an idea of what it looks like across the West in general. This is an NAM model summary of predicted temperatures at the 2-meter level, and I've advanced it so that it shows afternoon heating temperatures across the West. So as you can see, we have a very large region across Southern California in which temperatures exceed 100 degrees. In fact, most of Southern California is expected to be blanketed with temperatures in excess of 100 degrees. And these 100-degree temperatures extend well up into the Central Valley and into parts of Northern California through the Central Valley region. We also see that Southern Nevada and Western Arizona and southwestern Arizona in particular show very extreme heat readings. Now, these high temperatures come in lockstep with a large ridge, an upper level ridge of high pressure that is settling in over the West. I'm going to just go ahead and zoom in. This is a jet stream map, so you can see the ridge here in through the central and western U.S. And if you look at the wind flow, you can see the clockwise pattern around the high. I'm going to switch to pressure so you can see where the high pressure system is. So you have a high pressure system at the upper levels settling in, and that's translating to some very severe heat down at the surface. Now, in addition, there's a bit of a climate change related signal to this heat wave, and that has to do in part with very warm sea surface temperatures across the West, which are amplifying ridge patterns across the western U.S. and across the western Pacific, and helping to spike those temperatures near the coast and further inland by providing less ocean cooling influence. So warm sea surface temperatures tend to help to push the peak intensity for heat higher. Now, as I've noted in previous posts, we've had a number of all-time temperature records set across the Northern Hemisphere during the past week. And this is a continuation of the recent trend. It's just notable that the present hotspot here for today is in Southern California, and we expect very severe heat for that region.